Ladies and gentlemen, player versus environment is here, and you know what? After long wait, I don't know about you, but I waited for this game for quite a long time, and after all that time, early access to the retail version of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn is finally here, and this is what I'm going to get on to. Without further ado, I've already loaded the game. I'm so giddy right now. Let's go ahead and press that start button. There was a little bit of a hold up before. North American and European users could not access the servers, which came online just a little bit later. And there have already been a bunch of heated up threads on Reddit and other gaming forums about, oh my god, I cannot access the game. It should have been there 30 seconds ago, but it's not up yet. Well, finally, dear impatient comrades, I don't know what to call my fellow gamers here. I'll just call you all comrades. It's finally here, and look at that, all the servers seem to be online. Unfortunately, on this account I do not have any characters from my open beta test, even though I leveled a couple of characters in different servers, but they will all have to be left behind because I decided to make myself a new account for the retail version. And even though it's offering me to join a North American server, I'm going to play on a European server. I like Shiva, actually. She's always been a pretty lady, and I like pretty ladies, you know. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and create a character there. And in this video, what I'm going to do is play around character creation. I do have some appearance data. Yes, I do have some appearance data, but I really want to go ahead and do just play around with different appearance. Here we have 5 races: Hure, Elezen, Lalafell, Mikote, and Roegadin. Oh my god. Alright, it's too complicated for me to pronounce this. What I know is that I want a female. Oh god damn it. Just look at how much prettier they are than the man. Holy crap. Well, I don't know. Not these shrimps, but Mikote cat ladies. That's my style here. And this one looks like an orc. I wonder now, by the way, can I make her pretty? That's my question here. We've got different environments to preview our characters in. Not sure it makes any difference to my eye, but well, okay. We can also change their standing poses to unique and preview some emotions and animations. Yeah, just look at that. And we can also choose this. I'm entirely not sure why the hell is it even added to the character creation, but okay. I suppose it can stay since it's already there. So let's go ahead and also discover that starting character creation, we can already choose sub-races, which also, as you can see, influence our starting attributes and have some background, but who cares about it? We're here to just rush to the end game and dominate. Nah, actually I'm kidding, of course. The backstory is important, even though I've read all of them already. I'm going to pause for a second. We can discover that sea wolves long ago, no vessel or coastal village was saved from the fury of the sea wolves and their maritime brand of brutality. Oh, wait, am I a bad girl here? The mere mention of the clan was enough to strike fear into the hearts of any who drew their livelihood from the sea. Well, if I met that kind of lady walking at me in these small clothes, in her underwear, yawning like that, well, of course, it would strike fear into my heart, definitely. The sea wolves originally hail from the islands of the far North Seas, where they still subsist as fishermen and women. Fisherman and women. I hereby pronounce that fisherman and woman. Oh, yeah, I hereby announce you a fisherman and a woman. Great. What about Hellsguard? They look like tieflings from, you know, Dungeons and Dragons settings. Kind of. But sadly, it doesn't make them much prettier. A heroic guardian clan with body and mind tempered by the unforgiving heat of the volcanic regions they inhabit. Like tieflings, really. Well, not exactly, but okay. Believe in these mountains of flame to be gates to the underworld. Their line has for centuries stood vigil to prevent the passage of souls back to the realm of living. And this one looks like a good girl, actually, serving the higher cause. So let's go ahead and choose her. Strikes me like she has to be tall, but not really. Let's defy stereotypes of our race. We can look a bit more muscular, but I really want a little bit more feminine look, so let's go ahead and have some smooth muscles. And of course, a girl such as her should have a huge bust. Sorry, but that's how I just feel about it. Come on, is she really a girl? She looks like a man. What kind of model design is this? Can I have red skin? That could be... Can't you stop yawning? Seriously, this is getting a little bit annoying. It looks like as if a bird could fly inside every time she does that. What about some cool hairdos we can choose from? Oh, this one is pretty nice. If only her face was a little bit different. It looks way too damn aggressive. And actually, for whatever reason, there aren't that many hairstyles. Well, it's still a little bit more than in World of Warcraft, but well, I kind of expected, because you know, Japanese character design has always been one of the best, if not the best, in the world. Koreans have been catching up lately, but seriously, Japanese character design one of the best in the world, and I kind of expected them to have quite a few character design options, but so far, well, maybe something is still we'll see some more of these later, but so far cannot say I'm impressed by the amount of hairdos they're offering. I wouldn't be surprised if they were shared among different races, but maybe not, we'll see. Because I intend to play around in character creation for a little while. So should I go for the cliche white hair that every superhero of a Japanese game should have, or should I do something else? Well, actually, I want to be ginger, or at least try to be a ginger. Yes, there we go. And wait a second, only 4 face options? Really? Wait a second. Don't have some more of them? Oh, that is really a bummer. Like I said, or not exactly like I said, but you know, when you play a massively multiplayer online game, one of the things you expect from it is to be able to be unique in the world. But having only 4 faces during character creation means only one thing, that as soon as you spawn in the starter area, you will find 1,000 of your twins. It's like a whole freaking big family. Hey there, sisters and brothers. All these faces, why are they so edgy? They're sharp and, well, maybe that's this one is actually quite good, so why not? Let's stick with it. And next we have only 3 types of jaws. I don't know. Also, shouldn't it be is this actually the graphics I'm gonna be getting? Are there some advanced settings, or for whatever reason I cannot... Oh, that's of course running border is windowed. So I cannot really choose any advanced. Oh, there we go. How is it? Doesn't feel as if anything's changed, but okay. Well, pretty much, we get pretty much everything. Get pretty much everything here. Not sure if I can. If I can get it any higher, but what I'm seeing right now is not exactly well. Okay, it doesn't matter right now. Let's not talk about it. And I want type 3 jaw here to make her even more feminine. What about eyes? What about eyes here? I don't want to look aggressive. Oh, actually, that type 5 adds some mysterious look. They're a little bit closed. So why not stick around with that? Iris should be large. Just the difference between maybe it should be some. Nah, I want a large iris. Women with big eyes, they're definitely very cool. And eye color, quite a lot of colors. It pretty much suits Japanese style of insane colors, hair colors, eye colors, lip colors and stuff. And that's something I like, to be honest. I want myself some bright eyes. Can I have this? Looks pretty cool in my opinion, so let's go ahead with that. What about eyebrows? Actually, what I noticed is that a lot of hairdos in this game, they cover eyebrows completely, and basically making this type of customization a little bit obsolete, a little bit useless, because you can never see it because of your hair is like a curtain on your face, like mine, pretty much like mine. But anyway, I want thin eyebrows like this, maybe. What about nose though? Reminds me of Thorin from World of Warcraft here. I'm just missing a nose ring. Can't we have smaller noses? Why are they all so straight? I can't say that a huge nose, huge straight nose with a thick bridge without any curve whatsoever is very appealing, but well, okay. I don't know. I want a smaller nose, so let's go for type 4 maybe, but it's so straight. It's just insanely weird. What kind of rectangle is this? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. What about mouse? Oh, this one actually sits pretty fine in my opinion. Still, she looks like an orc. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's go. Is it just me or? Yes, there is difference, of course. There is, of course, a difference. Let's go for the dark lipstick, or lip color in this case. Looks kind of weird from distance, not so bad when viewed up close, but from a distance looks like a zombie or something. I don't like any moles, so bushy eyebrows. Bushy eyebrows? Or is it like a two layers of eyebrows? When one layer of eyebrows is not enough, you get to have second. Anyway, additional tattoos, not exactly a huge choice once again. And to be honest, so far this character customization is really disappointing. I definitely have to check out other races as well, but for some reason I do not expect it to to be much of a larger choice, sadly. And I don't know, I really kind of expected a little bit more from Square Enix, because, you know, their character design has always been top-notch, and especially when it's a Final Fantasy XIV MMO, you would expect them to provide their players a large variety, but it's just not happening here. Alright, let's color our tattoo here, and well, we have some face paint to choose from, and immediately from the examples here, I can already see that it's oh, do you really want a warrior having a heart and this cheesy heart on her cheek or cheekbone? Am I a Moogle or what? What are these dots? Alright, let's have some paint. Some shades. Yeah, like this maybe. I think that's fine, and basically I'm already at the end of the character creation. Or at least model customization, and that's really underwhelming so far. I don't know, maybe I'm just too used to Terra and other MMOs where you have a lot more freedom to your body, to your face, but this is all too much limited. Anyway, let's check out some voices here. What kind of noise was that just now? Alright. You can choke on something if you laugh like that. That sounded firm. Okay. What a battle cry. Or a battle cheer. Well, at least they included some voices to choose from, even though for some reason I feel that they do not really take that huge of a part, since there are like no character voiceovers or something. God damn it, girl, put on something. I'm embarrassed looking at you. Don't they teach, didn't your parents teach you not to go out in the wilds without wearing clothes? And okay, you have quite a few belts there on your shoes, whatever it is. It's been quite a hot topic actually, Subligar and that kind of gear. That Final Fantasy XIV is hugely populated with that kind of stuff. Some were against it, others were like, it's a huge part of Final Fantasy and stuff, and it's just historically required. I don't know which side I would take. As long as it looks cool, I don't mind, but too much naked body is... I don't know if I approve of that. Well, of course, I'm already seeing how you guys... What the hell are you talking about? Shaking your fist at your monitor. What are you talking about? More naked girls. We want more, but... Well, fine. I suppose that's exactly the way of thinking of Naoki Yoshida-san, who's made all this possible for you. Anyway, I got sidetracked a little bit. Let's choose a voice. I actually like this one. Although this, the sound she makes is a little bit awkward. So okay, let's confirm. Let's save appearance data somewhere. Next we can choose the character's date of birth. We've got 4, 6, 8, 12, basically 12 months, as we do in real life. I want to be born in second umbral moon. The date of 15th. Next we can choose an elemental deity, which affects our resistances. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what's the point of having that many resistances to every element. That might make certain parts of the game complicated, but we're not talking about it right now, so let's just go ahead. I was born on the 4th. I was born in April, so let's go for the Nymea. Is the watcher of celestial bodies and goddess of fate. She commands the element of water and is associated with the 4th moon of Eorzean calendar. Alright, that's fine. And now we can choose a class we want to be. Well, a lady like that definitely has to be a disciple of magic. Don't look at the muscles. She's the best suited to be an arcanist. No, of course I'm lying. She has to be a disciple of war and she has to be a tank. Oh, and we can finally actually preview the gear here. The end game gear for our job. Well, she looks kind of cool in that armor. One thing I really want to give to this game is that the end game armor looks really good. Question is though, when will I be able to actually get something like that? Well, no, I lied. I want to be a pugilist. She looks so awesome in this kind of robe. So let's go ahead and confirm, and now I can finally choose a server or a shard where I want to create my character. I want to go for Shiva. Well, I would go for Shiva, but now actually I want to go ahead and try some different races and stuff. How about the female Mikode? Although I'm pretty sure that YouTube will be filled with character creation videos of cat ladies, but you know, they're awesome. There can never be enough of them. Want to be Seekers of the Sun. The self-proclaimed Seekers of the Sun are the diurnal clan of Mikode race. Their preference for the warm light of day pervades all aspects of their culture. This is apparent in their devout reverence for Azima the Warden, Keeper of the Sun and Goddess of Inquiry. I'm not sure I like the sun actually. I like moon and night somewhat more. The nocturnal among the Mikode have dubbed themselves the Keepers of the Moon. So basically, guys, if you do not sleep at night, you can just proclaim yourself a completely different sub-race of humans. Shine from the Ganesh light of day, they revel in the shroud of night. Are they vampires or something? Cat vampires, that's some hell of a combo we've got there. So we've got 18 strength, 21 dexterity, intelligence, mind, and piety. So they're suited to be healers, considering their mind and piety. They're pretty much magicians. While Seekers of the Sun are definitely warriors with that, or archers actually, that kind of dexterity and strength. Doesn't mean they cannot be anyone else, but you should keep that in mind while creating a character. That in the end game, definitely each and every point is important. So PT, from what I remember, increases our mana bank, and mind increases potency of the healing spells, while intelligence increases attack spells, vitality is our health, strength is of course critical chance, and melee damage, dexterity is ranged damage, if I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, just correct me in the comments, that's just fine. Let's go ahead and create a Keeper of the Moon girl. And let's go for some appearance. I want to be a little bit taller. a little bit taller than an average Mikote. And, well, to be honest, kid girls just do not strike me like ladies with a huge bust, so let's be somewhere in the average numbers. Skin color, I want a darker skin color, wouldn't that be... Well, I want a darker skin color, but I still want to see my face. Reminds me of Night Elves from Warcraft. And not World of Warcraft, from Warcraft 3, because Night Elves in Warcraft, World of Warcraft were simply horrible. Oh, yes, and cat ladies actually get an additional customization option, which is tail. All of these tails, they look kinda... Well, I want a fluffy tail here. So let's go with that. Tail length. I want a long tail. Short tails do not really suit girls. For whatever reason, that's what I feel, that short tails should go with the male Mikotes and longer tails should go to the girls. You know why? And just check this out, how many more hairdos Mikotes have, and why the hell is that? Why are they getting considerably more love than Royal Guardians? It's as if Square Enix did not expect you people to play Royal Guardians from the start. What in the world? Anyway, got a few interesting hairdo. Oh, wait a second, this one is actually quite cute. It really looks like a warrior now, but she's a magician, so magicians should wear more traditional hairdos, maybe? But damn, that gear is actually kind of cool. I wish magicians could get something like that, but I think they have their own awesome gear as well. This one, well, I can say all these hairdos are considerably better than those we get for Royal Guardians. Ah, just a tomboy hairdo. Quite awesome. Actually, is it just me, or there are a few more options compared to the beta? Not sure, but it feels as if there are some options I didn't see before. Maybe it's just my imagination. Sometimes I like to imagine things that are not actually there. Hopefully, this one is not one of these times. So, actually, well, I want this one. She looks like my girlfriend from long ago. So yeah, let's go with this one. Be blonde. Yes, sorry, I'm prejudiced. I want a blonde lady fighting for the world's survival. And she will be smart, contrary to the popular belief. I assure you, she will be smart. I want some highlights. Oh yes, actually, this is pretty cool. This is something I think I missed while creating the previous character there. Want them to be red if possible. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. Well, she's turning out to be quite a beauty. Once again, only 4 faces, and to be honest, I do know if they really could have made some more choices, because like the face is basically, check this out, it's basically tattoos, lips and eyes. That's all the difference in her face. Everything else remains the same. Sadly. Let's go for this face, why not? What exactly is the difference? I see that cheekbones are a little bit different, but do you seriously look at this kind of difference in game? Really now? I would definitely applaud a person who would look at my character and say, "Hey, you've got type 2 jaw, not a type 1." I would just slow clap him and say, "Boy, aren't you a Final Fantasy XIV nerd?" But anyway, all of us are nerds here, of course, so it's nothing bad. So, but come on, that kind of customization should really be. I don't know, Square Enix. You could have done a little bit of a better job. I don't know. All right, let's go for Type 2. Even though it's next to impossible to notice. Eye shape. Don't really want to have these kind of narrow eyes or small eye sockets. Maybe Type 2 looks kind of sweet and soft. Still the same choice between large and small iris size. We wanted to stay large. Blue eyes. Can I have some blue eyes here? Although it doesn't exactly. Well, maybe this color. Shall we create Yuna? No, I don't really. It can be fun at times, but not this time. Just something for you to consider when creating your character. So what about eyebrows? And yeah, like I told you before, sometimes your hairdo just completely covers your eyebrows, and this you can see how they're extremely hard to notice behind all that cape of hair. I still want to be like thin, maybe. Actually, Mikote could benefit from a little bit thicker eyebrows, so let's go for Type 4. Even though we cannot really see them at all. What about the nose, though? Oh, you've got a little potato growing on your face. We've got Type 1. How about Type 3, actually? Nah. Doesn't exactly suit us. What about Type 4? Type 4 is not so bad, so let's stick with that. Can we have a bit fuller lips? Yeah, like let's go for Type 4 lips. Personally, I feel she's pretty cool. Dark color doesn't exactly suit this character, so what kind of tattoo is this, if I might ask? Well, oh come on, if you look into my ears, I will call you a pervert and will slap you. So no, I don't want this. I want my ears to remain natural. It was actually just a clasp, but it looked as if it was a tattoo. Once again, Square Enix, you could have done a little bit of a better job there. Band-aid on my nose. Doesn't suit me, to be honest. Mole? Well, actually, a mole could suit this character, I feel. So yeah, let's stick with that. What about scars? Nah, I don't really want to have. This option here is completely covered by hair. So why is it even here? And of course some eye shades. I feel like smaller ones though. Definitely don't really want to have any of these weird tattoos or paints, whatever it is. They just look weird. And what is this, monster energy? Monster energy. Well, this one could be cool, but it interferes with these tattoos I already have on my face. I look like a soccer fan or a football fan with that kind of paint. We also got an option to reverse texture. Still not a lot to choose from, and it looks like it's shared among all the races. Well, let's just go ahead for some eye shades. Let's make them bright, so they would fit the tattoos we already have. Or maybe should we make them red to actually fit lipstick? Not exactly the same color though. And now it pretty much is. But I think that's fine. Now getting to the voices. That sounded so much like anime. What did they do to the actresses to make them I don't know what's the word. I can't even come up with the proper word. How did voice actresses come up with these noises? I'm sorry, I don't have any constipation pills on me right now. Now that was a really awkward laugh. Or it was a cheer. Yeah, it was a cheer. So this, well, I laugh actually. It was pretty, kind of pretty. Well, this voice sounds somewhat more mature. I think I'll stick with it. I think I'm done here. Can I just kind of go without the check and smell clothes here? Sorry if you are... What is this? Excuse me, something just hanging in the air. What? Some kind of bug? What is this? Wait. Give me back. Probably my weapons? Not sure. Doesn't matter, I guess. What are these things? Well, I guess that's it. Let's save appearance data. And before I actually go ahead and get into the game, let's check out maybe one last race. Everything else you can definitely check out yourself. Really wanted to see Lalafell. Possible for, and for this character, let's go with a male one. Once again, we've got a couple of sub races here. Plainsfolk from the flat. Wait, don't run away. From the flat landscape. From the flat landscapes of the Plainsfolk's home islands are where this Lalafellan clan takes its name. Their distinct hair coloration, a myriad of earthly and grassy tones, helps them to blend in well with their environments, acting as an effective camouflage against would-be attackers. Are they rabbits or something? Well, they look like onion, to be honest, and you know, onions have to protect themselves from the environment, otherwise they just might get eaten. You know the similarity of Lanashea's grassy fields to those in their homeland, which drew the first settlers to the island of Wilbrand and what is now Limsa-Lominsa. Dunesfolk, though, the most unique characteristic of the Dunesfolk is their luminous eyes, a result of a glossy protective layer which covers the pupil, an evolutionary response to their homeland's glaring sunlight. Many individuals wear a small traditional gemstone on their forehead as symbol of their zodiacal sign. They're adamant about scholasticism. Oh, come on. Some words are just too hard to pronounce for me. Placing the advancement of knowledge before all else. Other races tend to perceive male Dunesfolk as introverts who care more for books, business, and the prosperity of Ul'dah, a city-state built upon Dunesfolk ingenuity. The one we've got here, a couple of races, we can already see that they're suited to be either healers or mages. This one is suited to be thaumaturge a little bit more due to his higher intelligence, and this one is either a healer. Well, actually, no. Wait a second. They both got intelligence 21, so but yeah, starting stats definitely indicate that you want them to be a mage primarily. A little bit low on strength, high on dexterity though, so maybe an archer? Who knows? Let's go for Plainsfolk for this one. Well, I doubt he can be really tall, so let's be really short. Pretty standard set of skin colors here. Let's go for a more natural, maybe. Whoa, I don't have to be an onion. This guy, who does he remind me of? There was definitely a character. This hairdo is definitely making him look like somebody. Not sure who though. Or I can be bald. Now I look like a potato, really. Quite a lot of things in this game looks like a potato. Is that what inspired this game? Now that looks funky. And that too. Well, actually quite a few good hairdos. Not necessarily plain, but oh come on, this bald head is just killing me. Alright, I really want this one. Although every other one is pretty good, but either this or this. They're kinda unique. I don't know. For whatever reason, I just cannot accept any other character, any other color in a character other than black, red or orange, white, or yellow. I just cannot bring myself to use blue hair color. I don't know why. It's just a personal preference, I guess. So let's go for the black hair color. I'll be a true Japanese. Some highlights, some white highlights, yeah. And this looks awesome. Once again, 4 faces, sadly, I guess that's how it is with every character. And oh, freckles, that's exactly what I want here. So let's go for face type 4. Some jaw differences here. Once again, let's go for type 3. Eyes are somewhat badly designed, don't you feel? Oh god, and these bushy eyelashes. That's exactly what I want. What about iris? Hardly any difference, I feel. But just for once, let's choose a small iris size. For the eye color, well, I don't know. Can they be gray? Or light gray? Type 6 eyebrows. Or eyebrows. Nose is virtually non-existent. I don't think it has nostrils even. It's like some bump on a face. Really now? Is it? Is it acne? In the middle of your face there? Hope not. Still going through puberty. Whatever. For some reason, it just makes no difference to me. Let's go for type 4 because why not? Just because we can. A little bit wider mouth, maybe. Make him look like he's smiling, perhaps. Lip color. Well, it's hardly noticeable, I feel, because they're so small and you cannot get them bigger. Let's make it white, just for fun. Look, Mom, I've always wanted to be an elf. And finally I got my chance. Still can fly, even though the size of my ears is pretty big, but let's assume it's a sign of status. The bigger your ears are, the higher you are among Lalafell society. Okay, and who am I, Pushkin? Pushkin might have been a Lalafell. I hope you know who it is. If you don't, well, Google. Famous poet. Wait a second. Is that like hair on my nose? That's definitely something I don't want, but air clasps I definitely could use. And hereby I present you a trader. He could be a great merchant, I think. From his looks, at least. Not sure if he has a proper business attitude. But then again, their background stated that they had interest in business, so quite a possibility. Some tattoo on my forehead, because why not? Oh, really? I'm a Mughal. They really like dots on their cheeks. On characters' cheeks, don't they? Square Enix, that's kind of weird. At least to me. I don't really want any eye shades, but some red cheeks, why not? It would definitely suit freckles I already have. Alright. Or maybe not alright. What the hell am I doing? This is much better. Now for the voice, and to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous right now because I just cannot really imagine what kind of voice Lalafell could have. So let's go ahead and close my eyes and he's been eaten by wolves, I think. That voice is too mature for that kind of boy. What a war cry. I'm a Lalafell, hear me cry. Or, I mean, hear me roar, of course. Is he throwing a tantrum? Seriously, these puberty years. This scares the hell out of me. Was it voiced by the same voice actor or what? Are there more childish voices or what? Because why the hell? Every voice is a horse. Well, at least this one suits, I feel. God. Alright, this one is fine. So, okay, I've created a few characters here, but I will probably be sticking to my Keeper of the Moon. And if you want to see other characters and other races, definitely get the game. I feel you will not be disappointed. And I feel it's time to wrap up this video. It's been long enough, I will definitely go ahead and meet you in my next video as I progress through the world of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. It was player versus environment. I am Flavored. We'll probably see you in my next video, unless you have already fallen asleep. Peace.